Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're having a kick-ass day. Anyway, today's video. Oh, as you can see, I'm still in Missouri. We're actually here at my brother-in-law's till Saturday. Saturday morning we will head to Jeff City to stay like 10 days or so with Angie's best friend. So we'll still be parked for the most part. We'll just be switching parked positions. I'm being buzzed. I hear it buzzing around my head. Anyway, so today I asked a question on Facebook that I'm a little bit curious about. So we talked about, you know, Harley Davidson, and everybody was having such a issue with, of course, their DEI and calling them woke and so on and so forth. So my question is, where do you get your parts? So like, let's say everybody boycotts Harley Davidson tomorrow, and you need parts for your bike. Where do you get them from? Do they have to be made in America? Like, that's a sticking point for Harleys, right? We want a Harley to be as much made in America as possible. Are the parts that you get made in America? Like, who do you buy them from? You know, because I've gotten a lot of parts that I've ordered in from drag specialties and all that are made in Taiwan or Japan or all these other places, right? So is that something that you like research before you buy a part for your bike? You know, is it made in the USA? So I guess the other thing is like tires, right? I think the only company that still makes tires in the US is Dunlop. And I'll be honest, I can't stand Dunlop tires. So I'm definitely not buying made in the USA tires. But I guess my thing is, you know, how important is that to you? And then the other thing is, so when you buy from a company, are you researching? Are you checking to see if, you know, if they have the same beliefs that you do? You know, do they have the DEI policies and the woke policies that you don't like? I mean, that can go so many different ways, right? As we talk, you know what I mean? As I talk on this GoPro camera. So what are their beliefs? What's their corporate policy? Should I be using the GoPro? What about my iPhone? I can pretty much guarantee you that Apple has DEI. So I'm playing devil's advocate today. Last week I basically talked about Harley Davidson, and I truly believe that the CEO and the board of directors, they don't know their core customer and they do not have our best interest at heart. But playing devil's advocate, what do you do instead of that? I've had a lot of people say Indian. Indian has their own DEI policy. I think it's called RIDE or something like that. You can look it up. But anyway, they have their own policy. I'm sure Honda has its own policy. I'm sure Suzuki, Kawasaki, you name the company, they probably have some sort of policy that you don't agree with. So then when it comes down to buying your parts or buying another bike, I mean, how much of that factors into your purchase? Like I said, does it have to be made in the USA? How do you research that prior to buying it? So that's the other thing. I've looked on a lot of websites, and on the websites, they don't necessarily say made in the USA. Some do because they're proud of that, but you know, the ability to find every product that you need for your motorcycle made in the USA, I feel like would probably be a pretty large challenge. So today I ask everybody, where do you buy your parts at? And I got eBay. So, I mean, you could buy used parts on eBay, and those will be, you know, manufactured wherever they were manufactured. You could buy J&P Cycles, Dennis Kirk, but most all of those all get their parts from the same companies, right? Like your V-Twin Manufacturing and your S&S and D&D Exhaust, and I mean, it goes on and on, right? So, but most all of them get all their products from the same source, right? You can go on Amazon. You can buy all the stuff, the S&S and everything on Amazon, or you can just choose to buy, you know, whatever Chinese, Korean version they have on there. But like I said, how how strict are you in doing that? Is that something that is like really important to you? They're playing on the side of the house, so Uncle Gino was talking to him anyway. But that's my question. Where do you guys get your parts? How important are those to be made in the United States? Do you check their DEI policies and all before you buy from the company? All of that. Let me know in the comments below where you guys get your parts. And maybe I'll investigate those too.
You gotta get straight up. You have to use both hands same time. You can't go one way or the other.
He's teaching volleyball over here.
Get your head straight up. Look at it.
Head straight up. Look at it. Did you hear that? You've had your volleyball lesson for the night. Anyway, that's it, guys. Tonight's a pretty short video. Yeah, again, we will be at Lake of the Ozarks, middle of September. Hopefully you guys can come down there. We have a ride on Saturday. We have a ride on Friday. That's the veterans ride. And then we have a ride to lunch on Saturday. And I think I saw something. We got quite a few people signed up for that. So if that's something you want to do, go on our website, get signed up for that. And we'll see you guys in Lake of the Ozarks. But first off, we'll see you guys tomorrow.